What's up, everybody? Welcome back to On the Radar. I want to show you my favorite piece of equipment. Favorite piece of equipment. Many of you guys may have seen this before. Some of you haven't. It's the Gorillapod Focus. Now, if you are into DSLR cameras, if you're into camera work, period, photography, if you deal with cameras, you need one of these in your arsenal. Point blank, period. This is not just a tripod. It is so flexible, so durable, and so versatile. It is insane. I've used this thing in so many different places. You can attach it, the legs, they bend. So you can get all types of ridiculous angles. You can get low to the ground stuff. You can take this and mount it to a tree. You can mount it to a pole. You can mount it to anything that you can wrap the legs around. It's very easy to put together. I'm going to show you. It comes in the box just like this. As you see, it's already assembled. There's nothing to do. All you have to do is take the mount plate, screw it into your camera, which is very easy, very quick. Now, to make sure it's really in there, I like to take the flathead screwdriver, tighten it a little bit, and you're good. Now you have this little lever right here. This is going to lock it into place. Simply turn it, fasten it, and you're good. Look, no issues, right? Now, if you have, it does have a fail-safe, or a safety mechanism, I should say. So if it's on a level surface and somehow it happens to get loose, you do have a little bit of, it's not going to just slide out. But I want to make this very clear. It will fall out if it's not sturdy. So what I mean by that is, if for some reason it gets loose, it kind of connects, right? You see, it won't come off. But if you tilt it at all, it's going to definitely slide off. So it helps out a little bit, but you still want to be careful, very careful. Always make sure it's locked into place and you're good. Now, it comes with an optional, I should say, ball head. I recommend anybody with a DSLR definitely get the ball head. You can get it on Amazon. It comes together as a package for $99. It is definitely worth it. The Gorillapod by itself is, I think, about $69 or something like that, $79, something like that by itself. But I have used this in so many different positions, it's ridiculous. You can use it on a daily basis. I use it for vlogging. You just hold it up, you can hold it away from you. It's, you can switch it into so many different angles. It's just ridiculous, like whatever works for you. I'm gonna show you some pictures and video of the different positions. I've had it in trees. I've had it in all the different situations. I'm gonna show you the different ways that I've used this, and it allows you to get so much, especially when you're by yourself, it allows you to get so many different shots you wouldn't normally be able to get. Even when you have a camera crew, sometimes you can position this thing in places that a person just can't get to and hold the camera. It's just impossible. So this thing is extremely versatile and durable. I don't have any cons with this so far. I've had it for about 3 or 4 months, maybe. I have no cons. I have had no problems with the joints, with the legs. I've had no problems with. Every once in a while, you do have to be careful and make sure, if you have it mounted this way on its legs, you do have to make sure it's secure. If it's something where it's going, something that is under it that make it slide, something like that, it will slide and fall over. Sometimes if you have too much equipment on top of your camera, it will weigh it down and push it down. But generally, I usually have the camera and my microphone on top of it. Sometimes I have my external monitor on top. I've never had any problems. Like I said, you just want to make sure it's secure when you sit it down. Other than that, I have no cons at all. But this thing is super versatile. It is just insane. I recommend you guys checking this out. At the very least, give this thing a shot. You are doing yourself a disservice if you don't at least try this thing out for yourself. I've had a few other ones in the past and it just didn't match up to the quality. I had one that was about a little bit smaller than this, and it wouldn't even hold my cell phone. Like, the legs were so cheap, it would just always fall over. It was ridiculous. So I actually need a couple of more of these. I have 2 cameras. I want one for each camera, and I actually feel like I want one just to hold it on standby, just in case something does happen. I don't feel like I can be without this Gorillapod. I take it out every day, and it makes it vlogging for vloggers. It makes it so much easier to vlog when you can just grab it and go. You can carry it. Like I said, you can contort it in all types of different positions, whatever helps you to you know, whatever position is comfortable for you to hold it. This thing is incredible. And like I said, I'm not getting any kickbacks. I'm not sponsored by the company, nothing, but this thing is my favorite piece of equipment other than my camera. And you really, really need to check this out. This knob right here, the bigger one, is going to help you loosen up the ball joint and move it around and help you to get this wherever you need it to go. Now, this works in conjunction with this one because it helps to slide. So for instance, let's say I wanted it tilted down. Tighten this. Now this one's loose. Now you can spin it. So it helps you rotate it. This one's the pivot. This one's the big one is the pivot. This one's the rotate. So you lock them both and everything's firmly locked into place. Now what you want to do is, what you always want to make sure you do is be very careful with this small one up here whenever you have your camera on, because that is what is keeping your camera locked into place. So I had to be very careful when I first got this thing to make sure I learned and remembered what each knob does, because if you screw this out by mistake, your camera's going to slide. And as you can see, it does have the little fail-safe mechanism, but like I said, if you tilt it, it'll come off. So it's only going to protect you so much. So you have to always be very, very careful. I have a habit of, whenever I'm dismounting my camera, I always make sure, no matter what, I hold the camera and with one hand and dismount it with the other hand. I never want to be in a position where this thing falls out and I ruin my camera. So let me know what you guys think. If you have used this before and you had anything, pros or cons, leave it in the comment section. Let's help each other make decisions about these things, because some of you guys, I don't have any issues with it. Maybe some of you guys do, and there's some things that I haven't seen, and you know, we can share information. But check this out, man. There is another one. They have this one. This is the Focus. I can't remember the name of the other one. I think it's called a Flex or something like that. It's a smaller one for smaller cameras. So if you have like a mirrorless camera, a smaller camera, you're looking for something with for your cell phone or something, you would want to go with the other one. Although I don't know how sturdy it is, I haven't used it, but this one is, you know, heavy duty, is high standard, high quality, and I think it's plastic. This is plastic. The ball head is definitely metal. This is plastic with rubber, but it is extremely sturdy, durable, and tough. Check it out. Let me know what you guys think. That's pretty much it. It's not a lot of complex stuff to this thing. So tune in next time to see what pops up on the radar. Links in the description. Till next time, thanks for tuning in, guys. Salute.